Hey Essay, write now.
Are you ready for me to express myself?
What is Hey Essay?
In Spanish, to say Hey Essay means to say hello to a close friend.
Most people would have difficulty calling any essay a friend.
And yet, how often is the impossible possible?
I know what I want to say. I just don't know how to say it.
Oh no, writer's block.
Trying to organize thoughts before they even come out.
Trying to organize sentences uncomfortable to typical conversation.
Trying to organize messages for specific audiences.
Oh, no writer's block.
Why do people hate essays? Writing is personal. Essays are critiqued.
But why should this be? Students today love to communicate now more than any other time in history.
While this is true, this does not mean they have organized these thoughts. What it means is that they crave organizational purpose.
But what about school?
Essays are taught by highly trained teachers who diligently teach the essay.
And it is a rare breed that takes ownership of all that work. There is no such thing as one-on-one instruction, with everyone vying for the teacher's attention.
Teachers, out of sheer survival, are reducing the practice of writing.
As classrooms become filled with students.
Not to mention all the different ways you can teach the essay, the paragraph, the sentence.
Or all the personalities
that teach it.
Whether we know how to teach it or are too afraid to admit we aren't sure.
And all the different types of students who are required to learn and produce it.
Oh, did we mention regulations and policy? Help!
In a world full of so many changing variables, how in the world can we remain consistent?
By being consistent?
What should we be doing?
What does proficient writing entail? Proficient writing is broken up into 4 segments of 25%, dealing with ideas, voice, organization, and conventions. My students just aren't motivated. I can't force them.
Remember what our driving instructors told us when distracted by obstacles. Focus on the goal. Daniel Pink's Drive states, "The secret to high performance and satisfaction at work, at school, and at home is the deeply human need to direct our own lives."
Self-efficacy means that eventually they won't need us anymore. Are our students ready to go it alone? Motivation is the key for students leaving home and community to enter the foundations of elementary and secondary schools. Once they get to the point where they're questioning dependence versus independence, they become stuck in a struggle. Self-efficacy is the only motivation that pushes them through to their post-secondary careers and future success.
Remember the little engine that could? If it thought it could, it did. Tony Wagner states, "Writing is thinking on paper." How do we get students to think on paper?
Child developmental theorist Lev Vygotsky's sociocultural theory promotes scaffolding.
Scaffolding is the distance between what children can do by themselves and the next learning that they can be helped to achieve.
In essence, students need to be shown what to do in order to trigger their instincts to activate naturally.
So, is the purpose to show students what to do when writing an essay?
The purpose of Hey Essay is to break the barrier of writer's block by engaging the visual learner with an organizational medium invoking skilled, lifelong communicators. The purpose of Hey Essay.
Visual learner.
Plus.
Engaging organizational medium.
Equals.
Skilled, lifelong communicator.
What does it look like?
Currently, there are 4 models of the folders. Little Essay for grades pre-K through the 3rd grade, Junior Hey Essay for grades 4th and 5th, Hey Essay for the first stages of secondary, middle school, or junior high, grades 5th through 9th, and Senior Hey Essay for grades 10 through 12th and beyond.
Why is it called a skeleton?
First of all, it's only the outline to get ideas forming. It's a graphic organizer within a rough draft. It instantly creates organization, and it's instantly ready for muscle, skin, clothing, and accessories.
Why is it rainbow colored?
Learners at a very young age instantly realize what an introduction, body, and conclusion are made up of holistically by viewing the patterns of colors. A thesis is
Red.
the first reason is
Orange.
the second reason,
Yellow.
the third reason.
Green.
A hook and closing statement are,
Blue.
and finally, formality is.
Purple.
Between 60 and 65% of the world's population are visual learners.
Aren't we already helping these students?
In most cases, problems with oral learning have not been diagnosed. Children that struggle with traditional learning can easily be mislabeled. Cost-effective protocols are limiting.
So, how does it work? Let's make a skeleton 4-quad.
Students will fold their papers twice and open it up, revealing 4 sections of the paper. An easy way to get voice involved is to start with emotion. Given any topic, love, anger, happy, or sad, which are emotions we all feel, are easily integrated to come up with great ideas. Once a sentence is written about a given emotion, reason statements are easily produced. Out of the skeleton 4-quad, a favorite will be chosen. This should be the topic of the essay. So now let's get started. Oh no, a blank piece of paper. Where do I begin? Hey essay! Yes, let's get started. Using the 4 sentences from your skeleton 4-quad selection, fill in the similar areas of your rainbow skeleton structure. Each folder comes with directions, and each class set comes with a teacher's guide that can quickly assist you through the rest of the structure. Think about the last time you wrote an essay. How long did it take you to complete? An hour? A day? A week? Students on average complete the skeleton structure in 20 minutes. From there, your time will decrease as you begin to recognize the pattern. Eventually, you won't need the structure at all. Once the structure is complete, adding detail and support is a snap. At this point, thanks to the lack of anxiety and stress from creation, students are highly motivated to work on grammatical structure and conventions once they've come this far in the process. They want their work to shine. Wouldn't you?
Can I incorporate what I am currently teaching?
Absolutely. Hey Essay's structure allows for all types of paragraph structures that are currently being implemented at schools and at homes. Reasons, explanation, and supporting details can go as far as the limits of your imagination. And don't forget introductions and conclusions. They introduce and they conclude. Pretty simple, huh?
So after I fill out Hey Essay, I can make a copy, wipe it clean, and use it again and again?
That's right. You can use a vis-a-vis marker, make a copy, and then just simply slip it under the sink. It rinses clean and dries off easily. And if you accidentally use a permanent marker, you just simply get a spray-on disinfectant to wipe it off. They can be used again and again. They're very eco-friendly. Did you know that the typical number of essays per year in a general content classroom are about 4 to 6? In an English classroom, there's about 7 to 10 that are made every year. In an AP classroom, 10 to 16, maximum. In a Hey Essay classroom, between 18 to 36 essays are written a year. Which classroom do you think is more prepared for proficiency writing exams?
Who can really use this? Staff, students, parents, assistants?
Pre-K through 12 into college.
homeschool students,
RTI intervention strategists,
non-English content teachers,
tutoring,
general education,
English,
post-secondary.
career. The list goes on and on. Oh, and anyone currently trying to graduate.
Did you hear about the coach having an essay contest?
Oh, cool.
Is there an electronic version of this being made too?
Absolutely.
Possibilities, the road to everywhere. Hey Essay, creating writers.
Have you written anything lately? Hey Essay, write now.